Yeah, so as I said, a lot of Newport fans rated you really highly. Would you have liked to have stayed longer?
Oh, I would love to have stayed longer. No, I was kind of shocked when when I got released. It
That's what
take a
we.
big did take a big effect on me, to be honest. I thought I did enough that season by so many managers changing back and forth. Um, and sometimes it's hard as a player when you've got different managers coming in, but I just adapted to whatever the managers wanted to do, and I felt like I did. And I was playing 38 appearances that season. But when I got called in, and they just wanted Warren Feeney wanted a fresh start, and he wanted to get rid of players. I thought I would have been thereabouts, and probably another year. But when I did get released, it did take a big hit to me. I didn't know where to go next. Obviously, come to the summer, then I didn't know what to do. I was just waiting. I was obviously I had agents, but during the season with Newport, I think it was my first game of the season. We played Cambridge away, and I had an agent for 10 years, and he's always said I'll get you to where you want to be. Just trust me, just trust me. And for 10 years, I trusted him, and he finally got me moved to Newport. And during that time, he was fighting cancer as well, which did take a big hit on me. But every game I play now, I just play. I have always played with a smile on my face now, and I always play for him because, if I can say, I always wanted to play football league, and I got 38 appearances on my belt, and no one can ever take that away from me. I got my framed shirts in my house, and one of the pictures was when I scored my first football league goal. That can never be taken away from me. And I remember that we played Cambridge away, and it was a proud moment for me making my firstly my mum and dad there, and we kicked off, and my 2 minutes into the game, my dad had a phone call, and it was from my agent's. I think it was his sister that he only had a few hours left to live, which I got told after the game. I know I was on the bus, I rushed home, and I got to see him. I laid my shirt on him, saying thank you. And to that day, I think if he was here still, I think my football career could have gone a lot better, because I had someone who trusted in me, and I trusted in him. We had a bond, and the whole family loved him. And I think if he was around here today, things are totally different, especially after Newport when I got released. I think now we still would have probably been in the football league in the pyramid somewhere, but I didn't. I jumped into an agency where I just shouldn't have. That's what happens when you're a footballer. You want an agent. Sometimes you don't need one. When you get older, you don't need one. But at that time, I think, and I wanted someone. I jumped in somewhere where it didn't really work out, and he didn't really want anything to do with me. And that's why, that's why I ended up at Merthyr. I just wanted this, because I was home for a year, and I think I wasn't ready to move away from home. I went to Merthyr, and I loved my time there. Absolutely loved it. But I think after that 1 year, part-time football wasn't for me because I was bored. Training Tuesday and Thursday and playing a Saturday, it was fine, but it was the Mondays, the Wednesdays, the Fridays where you normally train, and there's so much you can do in the gym and so much TV you can watch. And I got bored, and after that season, I just wanted to get back in the full-time game.